Hey, how's it going? Okay, you've made it to day one. Well done and congratulations. Now, the reason why I say well done is because to get started with anything, it's a tough gig, right? I mean, trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to wake up early just a few minutes, it's tough. And starting your own business is definitely no exception to that rule. So the reason why I'm shooting this video and I put it right at the start of the training course is because I think it's important that you guys have the right mentality and the right mindset. Now, anyone, okay, can get excited for a few minutes, okay? Anyone can get started on a training course. What is key though, in order to be successful, is to make sure that you're consistent, all right? So this video is gonna give you an insight in terms of how I actually carry on my day to day and how I keep myself motivated, how I keep myself focused, but as I said, more importantly, how I keep myself consistent. Now, the first thing that I'd like you to do, okay, my first task for you guys is to write down your overall goal. And now when I say write down your overall goal, I mean, why are you doing this? Why do you want to work for yourself? Why do you want to start a business? Okay, now I don't want you to take too long in terms of trying to think of an idea. I just want you to be just quick about it, because if you give it, the more thought you give it, the more overwhelmed you're going to be. So what I want you to do is just pause this video and write down one single thing, one main reason why you want to get started, why you want to set up a business for yourself. Do that now. Okay, so now you've written out your goal, what you want to do is that you want to be able to use this as a tool to help you. And the way that I use it as a tool to help me is that I would put it somewhere where I would be constantly reminded of why I'm doing this in the first place. Why am I on this journey? Now, what I suggest is that you want to put it somewhere where you can easily see it first thing when you wake up. So for me, I would either put it up on the ceiling, or what I actually do is put it up on my bathroom mirror. So every time you're brushing your teeth, you will absolutely know why you're doing it, because it's there. All right. Now, it's no point just having it there and not ever referring to it. Okay, you need to refer to this goal daily. Definitely within the first 7 days of this course, you need to refer to it, because you need to remind yourself why you're doing it. All right, because believe me, on this journey, okay, you are going to come across a whole load of challenges. Some of those challenges you're going to struggle to work around. All right, so you need to have that motivation to be able to work around it. And one of the things that will help you is reminding yourself why you're doing it. All right, so that's the first thing. The second thing that I find as a real key helper is being able to visualize what you will get or what the rewards are once you've achieved your goal. All right, now no matter what that goal is, obviously it's personal to you, but whatever that goal is, right, if you're able to kind of visualize, that feeling of what it would feel like once you achieve that goal, again, that's going to be a key motivator to push you in the right direction. Now, for me, I remember, when I was younger, I was kind of a little overweight, and I, wanted to lose weight. But for me, what helped me was being able to visualize what I would look like once I achieved, my ideal physique for me. And what helped me was, I used to watch a whole load of different videos. I would put up posters on my wall, things that would constantly remind me of things that would help me visualize what I would look like once I, ate correctly, once I spent time in the gym. It was helping me visualize what I'd look like. So again, that's another key tool that will help you, push you, and motivate you when you come across those tough times. All right, the power of visualization. Now, what I also want you guys to be aware of is that, starting, like I said at the beginning of this video, starting anything is challenging. All right, just remember that the fact that you're here on day one, getting started, is already a massive achievement. All right, so you're already heaps and bounds a lot far off better than you were, say, yesterday. Okay, because you're getting started to really changing your life and creating something better for yourself. But one key dream killer, okay, for anyone, is limiting beliefs. Okay, what I mean by limiting beliefs is that you overwhelm yourself. You think of the negatives. This can immediately kill any dream. It can kill any goal if you let it. All right, but we're human, it's going to happen. So what you want to be aware of is that you don't want to limit yourself. All right, there's this story that I came across where a study was done in Japan where they had two groups of people. All right, one group, they were given and were told that they were given poison ivy. This other group, they were given that it wasn't poison ivy. And what they did is that the group that were told that they had poison ivy, they were told to rub that on their arm. So they rubbed it on their arm. The other group were told to rub what they were told wasn't poison ivy on their arm, and they did the same thing. Now the kicker is that the group that were told that they had poison ivy actually didn't have poison ivy, but it turned out they had an allergic reaction, and they actually had a rash on their arm. And the group that had poison ivy and rubbed it on their arm, they actually came out fine. They had nothing on their arm. So that is powerful. You can see that the only reason why the group didn't have anything on their arm is because they believed, they were told that it wasn't poison ivy. So it is basically that limiting belief, and that's why it's so powerful. And sometimes we talk ourselves out of something, and that is very, very dangerous, and you don't want to be in that position. So again, it's just be aware that you will sometimes feel scared. There are times where you're going to feel that you can't do it anymore. There are going to be times where there are challenges that you just won't have the answers to, but you just need to stick with it. All right, you need to stick with it. All right, this is what separates the successful people from the people that stay where they are. Because if you come across challenges, they're also known as opportunities. I know you've probably heard it all before, but it's true. All right, if I had given up on my first obstacle, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't be here earning passive residual income. I wouldn't be here shooting this video, because it was just far too important to give up everything that I've worked so hard for on an obstacle. All right, so as long as you're aware of that, as long as you're aware that you are going to come across challenges, what you also need to tell yourself is that there are always solutions to these challenges. Okay, all right, there are always solutions. If you try to avoid the challenges, all right, you're not going to get anywhere, because it's impossible. You can't avoid challenges. You need to work with them. All right, so that's the other thing. All right, is to basically limit. Don't limit your beliefs. All right, always think that if there's a challenge, always try to work around it. And this course is all about that. All right, I'm going to talk you through the whole 7 days. And remember, I've gone through all the trials and errors. All right, it's taken me years to get where I am right now, and you guys are now in the fortunate position by doing this 7-day course where you won't need to do any of that. You would just basically all you need to do is just replicate what I'm going through every single day in these videos, and you will replicate the results that I'm receiving. That's all you need to do. Okay, so the one caveat to all of this, okay, and this is really important, is that you need to trust the process. Okay, and what I mean by trusting the process is that do not skip days. Do not rush forward. I know it's tempting, okay, but I have created this course and I've specifically ordered everything day by day in the specific order, because this is what has proven to work. All right, so just make sure that you don't skip any days or you don't skip ahead, but you do it in the exact order that the course has been designed. Trust the process. I've had many people follow the exact same training program and they've got results. All right, and if you start skipping days or you start rushing forward, you will not get the results. All right, and I know impatience is something that we can all come across, and we're in a rush to get to where we want to go, but do not do it here. Do not rush the process. Don't skip days. Follow it exactly as it is. Okay. The other thing that the other bit of advice that I want to give you is that for me, what's also worked is that I've immersed myself in content. And when I say media content, I mean content like YouTube videos, books. I'm not a great book reader. My attention span is just not designed that way. So for me, I'm more of a visual, auditory kind of guy. So I will tend to watch more YouTube videos, and what I'll also do is I'll put down some links below of some of the videos that I watch on a regular basis to keep me in that right frame of mind, and I'll also put down some links for 2 books that have really played a key part in my entrepreneurial journey. And those 2 books is one book called The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco, and the other book is The Secret by Sarah Bryan. These are the 2 books that have really played a key part in keeping me in touch of the way that I've been conducting my business. All right, and like I said, it's all about putting yourself in that position where you feel that you will achieve your goal. All right, and you can't do it by yourself. There is so much content out there, especially because we have the internet. There is so many resources out there, and I really want you guys to be able to leverage that. And what I'll do, like I said, I'll put some links down below of those 2 books and some links to some YouTube videos that I watch on a regular basis. Use them, okay, because they will help you. Guys, I've already set a few tasks for you. That was a lot to take in, but like I said, this is day 1. Okay, so we're starting off slow, we're starting off kind of easy. So just take the takeaways from this is just basically putting yourself in the right mindset and ensuring that you follow the course step by step, day by day. All right, that's all you need to do for day 1. Next, for day 2, we're going to go into a bit more detail in terms of how do we actually get started. This is where it starts to get exciting. So I'll see you at day 2.